This week's question from the community is, why would someone sell their home off market instead of putting it on the market? It's a great question because most people assume the best way to sell a home is to put your home on the market and get as much exposure as possible. And in many cases, that's exactly the right strategy, but not always. First, what does off market actually mean? Simply put, it means selling a home without publicly listing it on the MLS or marketing it to everyone. Instead, the home is offered privately to qualified buyers. In some situations, it's actually the better strategy. For example, I recently helped clients buy or sell homes off market here in Dana Point in 3 very different situations, but they all had one thing in common. The off market strategy aligned with what mattered most to those clients. For some sellers, privacy was the priority. For others, it was convenience. Some sellers don't want weeks of preparing their home or having a constant stream of showings. And sometimes there's already a qualified buyer who's willing to make an offer that works for everyone. That doesn't mean selling off market is automatically the better choice. In fact, for many sellers, putting a home on the open market and creating competition among buyers will produce the best result. The key is understanding which strategy best fits your goals, because there isn't one right way to sell every home. There's a right strategy for your home and your situation. I hope this gave you a little bit more clarity. And if you'd like to learn more about the advantages and the trade-offs of selling off market, I've written a full article where I explain when it makes sense and when it doesn't. Just reach out and I'll send it your way. And if you're wondering whether there might already be a buyer for your home or whether an off-market sale could be the right strategy for your situation, I'd be happy to have that conversation. And if you have a question about buying, selling, or living in Dana Point, I'd love for you to submit it for a chance to have it featured right here. Until next time, this is Leilani simplifying real estate one real at a time.